guys, what's up? Sophie, Witchy Wheelin', how you doing? Back out today, windy, still hot. That's all right though. But I just wanted to sit there and actually bring in a little bit of the actual skating. And I've got a little close up of the skates for you later. Let's just talk some gear if this is something that you happen to be interested in. I got some basics, and I'm coming to you as, we'll say, a beginner, since when I grew up, I was on the rink all the time, and rediscovering this fun inner child of mine, I'm now outside, and I've never roller skated outside until now, and it's been a few months, and I'm loving it. So I can appreciate definitely the street skater vibe. So anyway, I've got on, and mind you, real quick, I'm not sponsored by anybody, obviously. I mean, videos are brand new, channel's brand new, not fancy dancy. So just know that what I'm sharing with you are just what I've got going on currently, and they can also change a little bit. So I'm actually on Moxie Beach Bunny roller skates. Great beginner skate, not horribly expensive, but you don't want to go for super cheapos. Learned my lesson a little bit with that and got cheapos just to see if I could, still roller skate, have some fun again. It worked, but I would not skate in them. Basically, what that means is they're plastic skates. They're essentially a toy. Please do not do that. Oh my God, that literally means your skate could break on you. Dangerous stuff, actually. That's definitely the fastest way to crash and burn. You definitely want to get a skate that has either a nylon plate or a metal plate only. If you're looking at something that does have plastic and you're not sure if it's nylon or not, just stick with metal. These guys are metal. So that's what I've got going on here. You must always 110% have a metal truck on your skates. They've got to be metal. Even if your plate is nylon, your truck needs to be metal. So now that we've gotten past that part, make sure your skate fits. If you can't go to a place to try them on, wherever you buy them from, make sure they got a return policy just in case, because you want your skate to fit right. When it comes to just some fun stuff, lacing, I've got them as an overlace instead of an underlace until I get to the top, since I use a heel lock. And I use a heel lock since I also do not lace all the way to the top of the hooks. I don't like it. But I use a heel lock to keep my heel down a little bit more. And then I also decorated my skates just a little bit, which I'll show you in a close-up. The reason why is I don't wear any jewelry when I'm out skating. So no rings, not even my wedding ring. I don't wear any of my necklaces, none of that stuff. Usually I'm all about it. So I just decorate my skate a little bit, add a little bit of that witchy protection, add a couple of pentacles for fun, a little witch's hat for fun, and then just leave it. At first I started with tons of charms and ended up dirtying my skates more than I wanted for no reason. So I went ahead and stopped. Now, protective gear, definitely. Something I did not do when I was young. I did not care. I thought it was dorky, ha ha ha, so I wouldn't do it. Obviously, I still am not wearing a helmet. That's just personal preference, but you should wear a helmet. I've seen some pretty gnarly head and face injuries without them. I know that that's my risk, but please, for you, wear a helmet. But otherwise, knees, wrists, elbows, awesome sauce. You can also get hip pads if you want. Don't have them, don't worry about them. My butt and hips will catch me if something happens to my tailbone. That's on me. That's on me. But otherwise, wrists are very important. You want to make sure that you do have some decent gear. I went with the suggestions of getting either 888s or 187s. I ended up with 888s. And then for wrist guards, make sure that you also have a hard protective gear that's on the top, not just the bottom. And the reason why is if you don't have a hard plate in the top of here and you land like this, you can still break your wrists if you fall. And I have seen it. Oh my gosh, people in my skating groups have done it more than once. They got a cheap set of wrist guards that only had the bottom and did not have the top, and still ended up in the hospital with broken wrists. And guess who's not? Roller skating for a little while. Suckamungus. So make sure that you do that and that you're ready for any falls or anything that may happen, especially if you're inside and buy hard furniture and you might fall while you're trying to practice, not just outside. So things to think about. All right, well, that was my little spiel on roller skate gear and a little bit of safety. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. You've been watching What You Willin'. Let me go.